Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Naše programy nabízejí více jazyků. Prosím, navštivte suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Why is it so important to avoid being obese? According to scientific findings, obesity can lead to 60+ different chronic diseases. Some of the common conditions include type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, elevated blood pressure, high cholesterol, and cancer. A healthy weight brings well-being. Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan, precious as jewelry.
Azul means hello in Terefit, also known as Rifian, the language of the Berber ethnic group originally from the Rif region of northeastern Morocco. Brilliant viewers, my name is Salima. The trusted people of Rifian Berber pray that your regular exercise, along with a nutritious plant-based diet, will help fuel your vitality. In today's show, A Healthy Weight Brings Well-Being, we will find out why weight management can be a key factor to great health and talk about some tips to keep an optimum weight. A staggering 1/3 of the population in the United States is obese, and another 1/3 is considered overweight. According to studies, more than 1 in 5 American kids are obese, which makes them more likely to become obese adults. Am I overweight? Have you ever had this thought? If you do not know yet, there's a very easy way to find out via the body mass index, or BMI. BMI is our weight in kilograms divided by the square of height in meters. In case you forget the equation, you can always find a BMI calculator on the internet. Although BMI is not a direct measurement of body fat, the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, states that BMI is moderately correlated with more direct measures of body fat. Hence, it is often used as an indicator of body fatness. What does BMI tell us about our health? If your BMI falls somewhere between 18.5 to 24.9, then it is considered a normal or healthy weight range. BMI falling in the range of 25 to 29.9 is an indication of being overweight. But if your BMI is 30 or higher, then it could be a sign of being obese. Studies have shown that carrying excess kilograms is linked to future health risks such as heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, gallstones, breathing problems, and certain cancers. In addition to BMI, the second important indicator of obesity is one's waist circumference measurement, which should be under 35 inches or 89.5 centimeters for ladies and 40 inches or 102 centimeters for men. Obesity may cause physical symptoms, including tiredness, joint or back pain, low self-esteem and confidence, snoring, and increased sweating. If you are experiencing symptoms and have concerns about your health status, make sure to have a healthcare provider assess and evaluate your overall wellness. Why is it so important to avoid being obese? According to scientific findings, obesity can lead to 60+ different chronic diseases. Some of the common conditions include type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, elevated blood pressure, high cholesterol, and cancer. In fact, researchers found that men with waist measurements in the top 10 percentile are 20 times more likely to develop type 2 diabetes than men in the lowest 10%. Did you know that around 60% of people with type 1 diabetes and 85% of people with type 2 diabetes are overweight or obese? According to the CDC, losing weight has a direct impact on lowering one's blood sugar levels, as well as one's risk for diabetes complications, such as high blood pressure and clogged arteries. According to Diabetes UK, Britain's leading diabetes charity, a reduction of body weight by up to 5% by type 2 diabetes sufferers can have great benefits for their health. People with obesity are more likely to improve their diabetic condition if they can shed 15 kilograms of weight quickly and safely following a diagnosis of having type 2 diabetes. This can lead to diabetic patients being able to come off their medications, which can have a tremendously positive impact on their quality of life. As mentioned previously, an important indicator of one's body fat mass is waist measurement. Excess fat around the waist can mean that additional fat has built up around one's internal organs, such as the liver and pancreas. This may lead to a condition known as insulin resistance, where the body can't efficiently utilize the insulin the body produces, and thus blood sugar levels rise. Over time, this can eventually lead to type 2 diabetes. That explains why reducing weight can help us use the insulin our system makes or that we inject. Regarding the links between obesity and heart disease, cardiologist Dr. Chiadi Ndumelee of the US-based Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine stated, "Basically, being obese seems to be a solo player associated with heart injury, that is, regardless of high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, and diabetes. Scientists suspect that obesity by itself can lead to heart failure." Johns Hopkins researchers conducted a 12-year study on more than 9,500 adults aged between 53 and 73 who were initially free of heart disease. They found out that participants who were the most obese and with a BMI of 35 or higher were 9 times more likely to develop heart disease than those with a healthy weight. The extra weight in our body increases the risk of having excess low-density lipoprotein, LDL, also known as bad cholesterol, in our blood. For every additional 4.5 kilograms of weight gained, our body produces a further 10 milligrams of cholesterol daily. And as the LDL in our bloodstream accumulates, a condition known as hypercholesterolemia may develop, leading to a buildup of fats and cholesterol on arterial walls that can block them. This can eventually lead to a life-threatening heart attack or stroke. A direct association between obesity and several different forms of cancer has been found, namely breast, colon and rectum, endometrium, esophagus, kidney, ovary, and pancreas. The CDC says obesity increases one's risk of getting 13 kinds of cancer. A meta-analysis of 15 long-term studies including over 58,000 participants for up to 28 years, found that obese individuals had a higher chance of depression by up to 55%. It might come as a surprise to some people, but obesity can also affect our memory and cognitive abilities too. Another meta-analysis of 10 prospective cohort studies included over 40,000 subjects and followed up for 3 to 36 years. The studies found that people with weight in the normal range have a lower risk of Alzheimer's disease by 42% compared to those being overweight. If you are looking for ways to lose weight, you are far from alone. The first tip for weight loss is to start with small but countable steps. Plan your meals ahead and eat regularly during the day. Did you know that choosing to follow a wholesome diet is one of the most efficient ways to maintain a healthy weight? The American Heart Association recommends foods that are low in saturated fat, minimally processed, and include healthy fats, such as those found in avocados and nuts. Fruits, vegetables, and plant-based proteins are a good place to start. A 2018 meta-analysis study concluded that following a vegan diet is associated with more favorable cardiometabolic risk factors compared to an omnivorous diet. Overall, the vegans had the lower BMI, waist circumference, LDL and triglyceride levels, and blood pressure compared to those eating animal people products. Moreover, recent studies show that soluble fiber intake can also help to reduce our belly fat and prevent its gain. Soluble fiber is effective because it forms a viscous, gel-like substance after mixing with water. This substance slows down the pace of digested food being released from the stomach into the gut where the absorption takes place. One study suggested that a 10-gram increase in soluble fiber intake is associated with 3.7% lower risk of gaining fat in the waist area. Soluble fiber can be found in flax seeds, sweet potatoes, apricots and oranges, as well as Brussels sprouts, legumes and grains like oatmeal. However, one's consumption of soluble fiber should be gradually increased over time to ensure your body is receptive to it. Following the U.S. Department of Agriculture's recommended daily fiber intake, a safe amount to consume for men is around 30 to 38 grams and 21 to 25 grams for women. Last but not least, exercise helps our body to burn off excess calories and stay fit. So how much exercise do we need to do? Wellness website healthline.com recommends to have some form of aerobic activity for a minimum of 20 minutes per session, at least 3 times a week. In general, 15 minutes of moderate exercise, such as brisk walking, will help burn around 100 extra calories. Exercise coupled with a healthy vegan diet is a superb solution for weight management and brings magnificent health benefits. We pray that you are ever healthier and adopt an active lifestyle.
After going to my first Olympics, I realized that people have a voice. People care about what you say, what you think, and what you stand for. As an athlete, I've been thinking about what I really care about and what the message is that I want to support. One aspect of my life that I want to show is that I am vegan. Vivian Kong, vegan.
Adorable viewers, thank you for your company on today's program. Up next is Appreciate God's Leniency and Listen to His Commandments, Part 3 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May your days be filled with positive thoughts and God's love.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.